The Strawberry Shortcake movie, Sky's the Limit, is a 2009 film directed by David Mucci Fassett and Bob Hathcock and written by Carl Geyers and Lisa Melby. And we have a voice cast, including Cummer, Ashleigh Ball, Ingrid Nilson, James Jaud, Britt McKillip, Andrea Libman, Paul Dobson, and Shannon Chan Kent. And I apologise if I mispronounce any of those names. And I also apologise if this is not the most in-depth discussion, because I reviewed this a couple of days ago and I went to upload the review and the audio was just terrible. I don't know why. There was some kind of interference. So I haven't watched it in a couple of days. So these are not my initial thoughts. Usually I will review something as soon as I've watched it. Not so much the case here. So this won't be too in-depth, but I will talk a little bit about the film nevertheless. There won't be any spoilers here. And the narrative focuses on the fact that the town's water supply has been cut off by this rock or big boulder that's blocking it. So Strawberry Shortcake and her friends have to try and find another water supply. I feel like they focus too much on that rather than trying to move the boulder. I don't think the balance there was quite right. But that's the adventure story here. And there are obviously obstacles along the way. And as a narrative, it's fine. It makes sense. I didn't particularly care for it. As a story, I prefer the narratives that are maybe a little more sickly sweet. The ones that are about baking competitions with sugar and lots of other adorable little things. I feel like, yeah, having a cut-off water supply is actually a really important topic, so I applaud it for that. But I didn't find it that interesting, personally. But other than that, it was fine. Most of the characters are fine. I don't like the little berries, though. I kind of found them to be a little bit annoying, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure why. There was just something about them that I didn't love. But the characters otherwise are perfectly fine. And the animation is adorable. The animation is really beautiful, so no complaints there. I like the designs of the characters. I like the attention to detail. We have a lot of beautifully animated outdoor scenes, and visually, it's quite nice. So the Strawberry Shortcake movie, Sky's the Limit, is not a bad film. The narrative does work well, but it's not necessarily the kind of story I look for when I watch a Strawberry Shortcake film. The characters are well written, the voice acting is good. I don't like the little berries, but that's mostly a personal preference thing. But other than that, it's absolutely fine. Let's hope the audio for this one remains okay. And I can say that if you're a Strawberry Shortcake fan, Sky's the Limit might be worth watching, but it's definitely not a personal favourite.